So when I look at it like a man is inside all these other different women, and then he wants to be inside of me, and I find that very disgusting.
That's not
so
how
it's
most
not
women look at it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that.
But most men
on
don't
the
look at it
record.
that way.
Exactly.
You're right. I'm sure we don't.
Yeah,
And so I look at it like that, and so for me, that's not the type of man that I would want in my life, because I want my vagina to stay fresh and clean.
Are we stopping with vagina?
That's how we
Thank you for joining Discussion to Action. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Define respect. Do men respect women? Do women respect men? Aretha Franklin did it. And then, do men respect women? Yes, if you give them something to respect. Do women respect men? Likewise, vice versa.
So you did want to finish on.
Can you tell how serious a man is by how long it takes for him to truly and fully commit to a woman? How long is too long?
That don't got no definite real number on it. That's a knowing. But this is the one thing I will tell all women under the sound of my voice. When a man knows, he knows, and you will know. It ain't gonna be no, oh well I think I know, or I kinda want her, or this could be. No. When a man knows something and when a man truly wants something, it ain't nothing that's gonna prevent him from letting it be known or making it happen.
No ambiguity.
Okay. Awesome.
Is it necessary for women to have a list of what they want in a man? If so, why? If not, why not? I think it's very important to have a standard or a guideline per se of what you're looking for in a man, or what you're attracted to. So you know, the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. Hello. I mean that for your men too.
Let them know.
So,
I think the list is to what fills you up. You know, not the superficial stuff, but what fills your spirit up. What can that man do for your spirit?
more of the character traits that you're looking
Yes.
for rather than the natural. And I think a lot of people go with the natural and superficial, and I want them to do this, and I want them to look like this, and I want them to breathe like this, instead of,
Right
she
now.
said, what does it feed to your soul, and what does your soulmate look like? What do you want that to look like?
Natural plays a part.
Boom.
Don't get yourself
Oh,
in
no, no,
trouble.
I'm not. It does.
I know.
True. But 9 times out of 10, it's the
Yeah.
main fucking difference. Just a look at it.
Can a man be truly attracted to and have respect for a woman who does not value herself?
No.
Wait, hold on, wait. Can a man truly be truly attracted to and have respect for a woman who doesn't value herself?
Sounds like the author.
It's
of
so
that
much
question.
in me that wants to say yes,
Yes.
but like I personally have never done it. Cause that's one thing that will make a woman unattractive to me, her inability to see her self-worth. Like how can we grow and create anything if you can't see what I see?
Right.
We can't go nowhere.
Very true, bro.
But I mean, there's people out there that think
Because they put one down.
Okay, do you think men are simple? Dang, wow. Or complicated? Why? Do you think men are simple or complicated? Why?
I think they are complicated. As they say they're simple, they tell you what they want. But when it comes to emotions and like, you know, trying to build this and that, then all of a sudden the questions are, well, I don't know, it's like beating around the bush. So simple as in pleasing you, yes. But to get to know what you want and purposeful and all the other stuff, that's where the complication come in. Because as you said, they've been talking this whole time. But when it gets personal, all of a sudden it gets complicated.
you become hold on, wait. Cause everybody see that. Let's come out real quick. No, yes. Directly
You the one that
fired.
said it.
Directly.
You.
I know where she was going. with it.
you were
Everybody
so
felt some other
quiet.
type of way, but he said that when he was sitting right here. He said
Thank
that.
you.
You were so quiet. I thought you were a mannequin for a while. I wasn't sure, but now. Oh
So
my God.
repeat the
I love
question.
it.
Repeat the question.
I mean, she
Same.
answered it. So you wanna just
But
go
see,
to the
you
next
said
one?
complicated.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah,
and
I
complicated.
mean, simple and
Just
complicated.
take your
Go ahead.
What criteria do men go by to choose a woman?
Yeah, y'all want. Go ahead.
Ooh, what criteria do men go by to choose a woman? That's a good
Let me
question.
have that.
Cups.
Okay, sure thing.
Easily.
I'm here, buddy.
Rear end circumference.
Bless.
Yo.
Yes.
What criteria men go by to choose a woman?
They said it.
Men, I mean, yeah, because you can sit here trying to say it's her God and you don't know it. You see her first, so I mean, keep it.
If
100.
her outer appeals to me.
Then I'm gonna find out where God is.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. That called me
The outward, then we inquire further.
What is that?
You said what?
The outward, and then we inquire further.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
All right.
Like how Boaz said. He's
No,
like,
you
no,
just grabbed
who
it.
was
You
that?
just grabbed it. It's them.
No,
Oh, they got one.
we're not doing that question.
Are we not doing that one?
Where's the one that I
It's done. Go ahead. Those are questions.
Something happened when we wasn't paying attention.
Clearly, I gave her the wrong one.
Are women confusing? If so, why? Yeah.
Why? Yes, they are. Why? Because they're women.
Well, okay, confusing means when something doesn't really make sense, okay?
Humans. Complicated.
So when you tell us this and then you do this, that's
Ooh, bruh.
And half the time, women don't know what they want. But I think a lot of women don't know.
Yes, I know what I
Wait,
said.
please. Carrie, say that.
A lot of women don't know what they want because they are out of touch with themselves. So then that's where their value comes in at. So what they truly want is what they see on the outward, but on the inside, they don't know how to really articulate what they truly want because they haven't tapped into that real self.
But there's such a grand expectation for me to grasp your true self. For me to see it. We're gonna keep it G. We gonna keep it G. We gonna keep it G.
You right.
Bro, if we gonna keep it G, there is a great expectation. A great one. And I'm like, you don't even know the answer to the questions you're expecting
It's
me
the
to have the
same though,
answer
the
to.
way that
Wait,
y'all
hold
want
on,
us to
hold on.
fix you.
Marika, did you
Want
finish your
us-
point? Marika, hold on. Did you finish your point?
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, Marika.
Go ahead.
It's the same, like the way it's like, oh, we're sensitive, we're not emotional, but we're sensitive, and we're not gonna express it, so we need you to make sure that you're aware when we're saying it. It's the same thing women do. We literally do the
Absolutely.
same thing, just in different concepts.
Yes,
So
we're humans.
basically,
It's the humanity aspect.
How can me choosing not to say something and you choosing to say something but doing the opposite be the same thing?
Exactly.
That is not equal. Because the first one is
God,
perfect example.
not the author
No,
of confusion.
Listen. What I said right now, the first one is withholding information not shared. The second one is false or misleading information. They cannot equate. They can do the same amount of damage, but the action of them, they don't equate. So how women always consistently want to say, oh, well, you didn't tell me that. That's the same as lying. No, it's not the same as lying because I didn't say nothing. So I can't be held accountable for something that didn't manifest. But you manifested it and did the opposite and
It's
now...
your aura though, dude. They'll read your aura.
But I just think that it's a matter of kind of what Eric said earlier about 15 years ago, he wanted
There it
X
is.
and Y.
There it
And it's a matter of maturity, and that is for both sides, that you, as you mature in life, you're gonna know more of what you want. More of what you want in a relationship based on your experiences. So it's kind of like too generalized to
Now,
say that everybody.
let me say something to that. Not necessarily the more that you live in life, this is what's going to happen. You have to do the work.
I said the more you mature.
The more
So
you
it's not just living.
But how are you? But how are you?
doing something while
You
you're
have
living.
to-
Gotta be working on some stuff.
How do you mature?
Well, she made a great reference when she referenced the Bible. If you want to generalize it like you did earlier, at the very least, if not seeking the Bible, then perhaps a person would read some self-help books. I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
exactly.
like, you're working on some things, you're
Exactly.
confronting some things, like you mentioned earlier about like experiences in life, you're confronting what was it that I brought to that?
Mhm.
And I'm not always blaming everybody else. And then I'm learning how to talk to people I'm checking out where I maybe offend somebody, where I made mistakes, and then in my next relationship, I'm gonna take more time to talk to the person and understand them. It's really learning how to care about somebody else besides yourself. Like she was saying earlier, we're naturally selfish. We're all dealing with a level of narcissism. We come in this world like that. That's why we're crying and everybody gotta feed us. But as we're maturing in life, we're going to start tearing those things off because we realize, you know what, that's not getting me anywhere. I'm not having great relationships. I'm not finding a mate. Nobody can put up with me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to feel some pain, you know, and realize I didn't really check him out. Some of the things that other people have said about how, you know, we manipulated a guy or whatever, self-evaluation will tell you that, you know what, when he said he really wasn't ready to get married, I should have left him alone. You know, you do some self-reflection. All of that is maturing, I think.
And I'll say, what she said is correct. Personal development, I think we complicate this at a high level, but that could be a lack of maturity when it comes to dating and going out with somebody. Like for me, I've read, I mean, not only the Bible, but books, mentors, people hold me accountable. So if I'm dating somebody, hey, what do you read? Nothing. And move on to the next. It's that quick. You saw how quick that was? Do you have a mentor you talk to? You got any women in your life? No. And move on. It's really that quick. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But say vice versa for women. Ask that man that question. Who are your mentors in your life? I have 3 married couples, been married for like 15, 20, 30 years. I talk to them on a regular basis. I want to be prepared. I don't want to go into marriage blind. So if you're not doing that, why am I still talking to you? Because we
do that do the same thing that you do in terms of like having mentors like that?
They have to be on the path to gain.
Do they have
I mean,
power.
you have to do the exact same thing
Do it
like
by
what you're
different
doing
mediums.
for you to feel like, you know, you said you have 3 mentors. If they don't have a mentor, you
They can have one. I mean, if they say they have one, okay, you got somebody. Like,
y'all laughing. I'm just asking.
no, he asking, but I'm saying you got to have something.
Do they have mediums by which they're trying to gain knowledge
Right,
outside of
exactly.
But I
Just
guess
in
he's
case,
trying to
just like
ask,
a mentor.
would you suggest it to her if she didn't have it?
No, I'm not suggesting that.
I'm not
Okay.
about to-
I like what he's saying. He's saying that he's the standard. This is self-reflection. I am my own standard. And if I'm, like he said earlier, you're not ready. You don't know if you're ready. You're talking about him, but you don't know you. I am my own standard. So if I am maturing, I know what maturing looks like. It doesn't matter if it looks exactly like mine.
Right.
I got mentors. He read books. Okay, you read books, so you know there are actual people. This is me now helping you. There are actual people that you can go link up with and read them like a book, you know. And then, we can trade off with each other, you know, because we're doing the same thing. It just looks different.
I ain't
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, we can close it up with any closing remarks, and then also lastly, closing remarks, is that kind of like, can you close with that? What you're gonna say, or you just wanna say
I
something?
mean, I guess, yeah.
You can go ahead and say something.
I mean, I don't know how your closing remarks you was trying to have them go. I was just
However
gonna use an
you-
analogy for you real quick.
Go
Just-
ahead.
Shut it down.
Okay, so whole common consensus, right? The Bible speaks about being unequally yoked. It is impossible to yoke 2 oxen who are not next to each other. So in terms of aspects of where you're at in your life, like he said, if he recognizes that where he's at in his life is so far off from where she is, there's no way they can be yoked together. Now, the oxen could move a little bit forward than the other one, but at some point they're going to have to be level to continue to move forward, is what I'm saying. So in all aspects of life and whatever it is you're doing and whatever you're moving towards, if the other person and you recognize they've become stagnant or initiating it, they're so far off from where you're at, it's okay to recognize their potential, but creating a relationship with them and working towards something greater is definitely not the best plan of action.
If you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got.
Yee!
Drop mic.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
I just think value equates to investment. Like when you were talking about it, so whatever you, like women, you say, how can women like value themselves? Invest in your intellect, invest in your mind, invest in your emotions, invest in your physical body, and then your spirit will align. So it's always about investment. So if you do it yourself, then that's how you can attract that good man.
All right, thank you for watching Discussion to Action. We'll see you next time.
Good job.